Hi guys, it's Carol, and I feel good. I tell you, that was the most miserable 4 days. But today I feel good. Today Casey feels good. So hallelujah, we're through with that. I tried to get Toby to come over here by me, but Casey's in my kitchen fixing their dog food. And so he's more interested in eating. How are you guys? I really am good today. I'm so glad. I've got lots to catching up to do around here. Today is our Temu fashion show. And people with depression often feel guilt over silly things. I feel so guilty for spending money on tops. Considering I'm a poor person. But I bought some tops for fall and some tops for Christmas. And there are two reasons. Every time I turn the camera on, my nose itches. The first one is a maroon colored daisy top. I bought it for Casey because she will not buy clothes. She wears t-shirts from her church. She wears t-shirts that she gets when she donates blood. Where else?
That's all.
That's it. She won't buy clothes.
Except for when they're on sale at Kohl's. But today I'm wearing my Temu top that's so soft and comfortable and it feels like pretty good quality.
When have you last bought a top from Kohl's?
I bought a Snoopy top probably 6 months ago.
Or a year and 6 months ago.
It was a Valentine one, so it was in February.
Valentine's Day. Okay.
A little more than 6 months, I guess.
Otherwise, she wears these t-shirts that are so old, and I am sick and tired of seeing them. And so
I like to save money.
I got her a yellow one like this at her birthday, and they were super cheap. So she said she liked this color, so I ordered it too. And then the rest of the shirts we have, we both can wear, so we'll share them.
Okay.
And she's a substitute teacher, and usually very lower elementary age kids.
Yeah, elementary age and 5th and 6th grade. I added that.
And she can't wear any of those blood donation t-shirts or the churchy shirts.
Well, and I can't wear plain t-shirts either unless it's Friday. Friday we can wear t-shirts, but they would prefer us wear nice shirts or the school shirt. So I need to get me school t-shirts.
You need to order a school t-shirt. Can you wear it any day of the week or just on Friday?
Just on Friday. The rest of the time, they want us to look more professional.
Well, I've been encouraging her to order some clothes. She can afford to buy some clothes.
Anyway, thank you guys for everybody that wished me well. I still have a headache, but it's much, much better. I feel so much better.
Toby says the bag of treats is right over here, Mom. Get out of there. It's not treat time. You better go eat your lunch before Andy eats yours.
But I still look pale. Do I always look this pale?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Anyway, you bought a shirt or two for the beginning of school, didn't you? That one that's in this going to be?
The one that's in this I bought, yes. And then I bought one from Kohl's. I bought a polo to wear with my khakis.
Oh, yeah, it's a solid blue polo.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, we bought clothes. We will share them. We can share the cost. So it's not that big of an expenditure. The last time I bought clothes was when we were getting the pandemic extra money checks. Remember when we got some of those checks? Wish they would do that every month. But anyway, I bought like 5 tops back then. Because before that, I wore things I've had for years. I've got 2 cotton button up the front shirts in my closet that I bought when I got my job in 1990. I'm going to clean out my closet. But they look brand new.
You were very good with your shirts.
Yeah.
And they don't fit me.
No, they don't fit you. They probably don't fit me anymore. Heck, I was a size 12 when I got that job.
Yeah, they don't fit you anymore.
No, they don't fit me anymore, but the fabric looks good. Maybe I'll make something out of it.
And my diet is not going great, but I have not had a Coke all week.
I lost a couple of pounds with this illness.
Good job.
But yes, we've got to concentrate on our diet. The next thing, one of the next videos I'm going to make, maybe not the next because I've got to do some planning, is I was so tired of feeling so sick these last 4 days. I thought, okay, I'm going to figure out how to eat better and make myself do this thing that lady at the mental health clinic told me in May I needed to do, and I haven't done it yet, which is walk fast for 30 minutes a day.
We both need to do that.
Yeah, we've got to do that.
I walk all the time, but Andy likes to smell every piece of grass along the way. Yeah. So we walk very, very slowly.
We walk dogs, but it's mostly take 2 steps, smell, 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 smell. Take a couple more steps, smell, smell, smell. Mm-hmm. So it's not exercise. It's getting some fresh air, though. Yeah. And you get to go out and go potty, huh? Anyway, so the one reason I wanted to order some tops is because I wanted Casey to have something different to wear. I'm tired of seeing her old t-shirts. Although it's about time to donate blood again, and they'll have a Halloween type t-shirt.
I can't yet because I'm anemic.
Oh. Casey got so anemic about this time last year, she had to have a blood transfusion.
Yeah.
Okay,
but I'm just slightly anemic now. My doctor wasn't worried about it at all. She said just take those over-the-counter iron pills with the small dose of them. And
oh, good.
Yeah. And I'll be good probably by this time next month.
Good. And then the other reason, Casey doesn't even know this reason, is I have a weird brain. I think weird things. And I stress over weird things. In January, I will be 70. My mother died when she was 72, just barely, like 6 weeks after her birthday. So, basically 71. She had asthma real bad, and she died in the middle of an asthma attack, and it was totally unexpected. And, totally unexpected. Anyway.
But she looked about 10 years older than Mom does. At least. If not 20 years older.
Yeah.
So she's not going to go anywhere.
She's had a hard life. Now, I intend to live to be at least 100. But, I probably need to do some changes if I'm going to do that. But anyway, in my mind, I keep thinking, she died shortly after her birthday, her 72nd birthday. Basically, if she was still just beyond 71, if I only had 1 year left, what would I want to do?
She wanted to buy me t-shirts.
Yeah, I wanted to get you a new shirt or two. And I have always wanted a lot of Christmas t-shirts. And I have one that I got from the blood bank for donating blood. And I may have bought one or two, but we don't have Christmas t-shirts, do we?
We both bought one.
We each bought one?
A couple of years ago.
I don't spend a whole lot of money on clothes, but I thought, if this were going to be my last Christmas or two, I want to have some Christmas t-shirts. So this year I do. I think that all the time. I'm going to go get his ball.
Bye, guys.
What if I just had a year left? I mean, tomorrow is not guaranteed to anybody. This may be my last video. Who knows? Or I may live to have that 100th birthday party. I want my 100th birthday party. And I have to live long enough to see Rhett and Taylor into adulthood. And, I can remember my mom saying that she had to live to see my son, Brent, when he was born. He was such a little character. She always said, what is he going to be when he grows up? She wanted to live to see him to be an adult, but she died when he was 7.
You're going to make me cry.
We can't start crying. I've done nothing for that this weekend. I just cried and cried over all kinds of silly things. But anyway, and that made me think of something else. My ex-husband's grandmother, her first name was Charity. She had, I don't know, something like 8 kids, Casey, and then she had foster kids. They weren't really foster, but she raised other kids.
Nieces and nephews. She raised them. So there was like 13.
13.
Or was that grandpa's?
No.
Is Charity grandma's or grandpa's?
Charity is your dad's grandmother.
I know.
Oh, it says your grandfather's mother.
Okay. Yeah, there were 13 total that she raised.
Dirt poor. But anyway, her name was Charity. Of all of those 13 kids, and then all of them had families, and then all of them had great-grandchildren, great-grandchildren, nobody ever named a child Charity. I used to babysit her. I used to have her come visit in my home a lot. She lived with her daughter, but when that daughter went out of town, by the time this happened, she was in her 90s when she used to come stay with me. When her daughter went out of town, Granny would come stay with me. And there were two things I always remember. One was that I was having babies along then. That's when my kids were all little. And she would love to rock them. And she would say, "Oh, my arms feel so empty when I don't have a baby." Well, I had 4 kids within 6 years. My arms were never empty. And at the time she said that, I thought, I'd like a time when my arms are empty for just a few minutes, But I've always remembered that she said, "Oh, my arms feel so empty when I don't have a baby to rock." And that's how I feel now. I wish that I could relive the last 13 years when Taylor was born and Rhett was born and relive those years again. So, because they're the last ones. Nobody else in my family's having any babies until my grandkids have babies, and I probably won't be here then. But anyway, my arms feel empty, and I wish I could redo those 13 years. We just, Casey and I have always had my son's kids, Rhett and Taylor, from the time they were 6 months old, I guess. Had them more hours in the day than their parents had them. And just loved every minute of rocking those babies and playing and things. But anyway, the two things about Granny I remember is she told me her arms felt empty when she didn't have a baby to hold. And she was 90. She was not overweight. She was a large woman, but she was just big boned and a big lady.
Yeah,
but she wasn't overweight at all.
Oh gosh, I could always
at all. But she loved donuts. So I would go we would go, there was a drive-through place you could get donuts there at that time. We would go get donuts.
No.
When her daughter found out that I had let her have a donut one time,
the COVID vaccine was doing that?
I got in trouble for buying her a donut. I think she was 97 at the time. She found out I bought donuts.
No.
I thought, if you can't enjoy a donut when you are 97 years old.
Well, I hate for you to not.
Seriously?
No, I'm not going to say
And I know people are, and my sister is very strict about what she eats. I mean, I know a lot of people are that way, very strict about what they eat. Well, you know what? I'm going to be 70. If I want a piece of cake, I'm having the cake. If I want a donut, I'm going to go get a donut if I've got $1. If not now, when?
But no, I did not do a vaccine. I don't know what was.
I don't know if there's donut stop in heaven. But anyway. That's my two thoughts. I wanted Casey to have a new shirt to wear, and I'll share with her. And I wanted Christmas tops. And I thought, if I don't have a Christmas shirt this year, when am I going to get one? What if this is my last Christmas? But it's not. I'm planning on being here for maybe 30 more Christmases, possibly. Who knows? Anyway, that's today's day. Today's video.
I'm gonna finish eating lunch.
We're about to eat lunch, and so I will get this up and talk to you tomorrow. See you in the morning. Leave me a comment. Ask me. Obviously, my brain is brain foggy today. Tell me if you have weird things like that where you think, "Oh, what if this is my last Christmas?" Or if you feel guilt over things like buying shirts. And I think there's a total of 6 shirts, so that's like $60 for 2 people. That's not bad. I mean, that's not being, like when I go to the mental health clinic, one of the questions they always ask, a whole bunch of set questions. One of them is, do you participate in risky behavior? I know when I see her next, I want to say, I bought 6 shirts off Temu. That was my risky behavior. Then I have a new nurse practitioner. And when she asks all those questions, are you suicidal? No. Are you drinking alcohol? No. Do you smoke? No. Do you participate in risky behavior, which they're not thinking about buying shirts? I say no. I told her, I'm just the boringest person. I drink Dr. Pepper is my big sin. And I stay home with my dogs. And she just laughed. Although, I did tell her I drink hibiscus tea to keep my blood pressure low. And she said she does too. She said, do you put honey in yours? And I told her no. But I make a gallon at a time, and I put in 1/3 cup sugar. That's the least amount of sugar I can put in, and I can still take it. Hibiscus tea is an acquired taste. But anyway, she and we laughed about me being boring.
We're at 16 minutes.
Oh, it's 16 minutes. I really liked her, this new nurse practitioner. They've changed it up. Now you have a nurse assigned to you, and I liked her. And then I have this nurse practitioner who practices under a psychiatrist. I really liked her. She's super nice. So that's good. Okay, Casey says I got to get off here now. Bye. Leave me a comment, please. Let me know what's going on with you. Okay, this is the top I got Casey while they were $3. I love this one. It's so soft. And that's Casey's. I'm not wearing it. That's the one she bought herself. I bought this one with the trees. I like them. I bought this one, and we'll definitely be sharing this one. We both love it. There's my gnomes. Taylor asked, am I in a gnome phase? Because this one has gnomes too. Yes, I like gnomes. There's an autumn shirt. And this one hasn't come in yet, but I've got it ordered. These are compression socks. Casey has told me, and one of my subs told me, that compression socks would really help me. I bought those at Walmart yesterday morning for one pair, $8.54 of Dr. Scholl's. Those were the cheapest that Walmart had. Almost $9 for one pair. I couldn't believe it. But let me tell you, there was such a difference in my foot after wearing them like all afternoon and all night. When I woke up, my foot looked just like the other one. So I went on Temu and I ordered these for $1.47 each. Not each, $1.47 for a pair. But that was so much better than $8.54 for one pair from Walmart. I couldn't believe it. And you can see it has 5 stars, and everyone said they worked as well as their expensive ones. So there you go. If you hear Andy crying, it's because Casey's in Five Below, and I'm sitting in the car with the dogs, and it's sprinkling on the way home. But you can see it's still sprinkling. Oh, it's so nice. It smells so good. It's nice to have a little rain. Okay, guys, I will talk to you tomorrow. This is really the end. So, bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Leave me a comment and a thumbs up, please.